Look at him like I'm not gonna do what he did, or even.
For a long time I've been doing this shit. For a long time I've been doing this shit. I know trap time, I ain't taking no man. No time, a ratchet boy, you was a rookie. This shit for a long time, for a long time, for a long time. I be dragging, so she give me her goodies. I'm a savage, bro.
Just try to make a way. We sitting in the cell, think about my son. Like damn, they left me for my lonely. I was down bad to a little bit. That's when you laughing. I got me a new bitch. I was just stuck on the same shit. Switch that shit up now, bitch. That new shit.
And be that's a bitch when I took her. DBB, we the crew about business.
Really don't love me. My fine cause she worried, but she ain't got worried. Cause your grandson always thugging. Calling uptown, they drinking.
I love my fans, they be screaming these boogies.
That bro is still living. Interview.
Yeah. Project Boogie right here, and we about to do
Trap man with the best of the best.
that's what it is. You feel me? So, first question I got for Project Boogie is, what does GMT mean?
GMT means got mob ties.
Got more time.
I'm trying to make it ways though. Man, we connected with everybody. We trying to build a fucking legacy. We trying to build an empire. We ain't trying to keep doing no hood shit. That shit fun. So mind you, when I first dropped GMT, it's still for get money together. You feel me? I wound up LLC in that shit. You feel me? But I changed it to got mob ties, so I gotta go back and redo it. You feel me? So I've been connected for real. You feel me? Like I got niggas that's Crips, Bloods, civilians, all that shit that's fucking with a nigga for real. So it's just I like the got more ties though. When I was in prison, I really connected with a lot of OGs and shit like that, and they coming home and they slowly but surely showing love, reaching out to me and shit like that. So shit, I'm happy to be Boogie. You feel me? I wouldn't want to be nobody else.
I feel it. So my new question is, I know you just came home from those 4 years, right? But you know, you've been in and out for real. So I want to know, how was it in jail for real?
Man,
Like every day though.
everyday jail things. So you know me, I am what I am. You feel me? I can't say too much on camera. Usually start with a wake up. I work out in the morning time. After that workout, usually come back, get in the shower, then that's when the day start for real. Probably feed up. You feel me? But I was where we walked everywhere, so I had a couple walking buddies. My cell buddy might be my walking buddy, or I might know somebody around the way. We might walk together and shit like that. But that shit ain't nowhere to that shit ain't no place to be at. Like niggas, I don't understand how niggas just I can't see nothing. But now I'm trying my hardest to stay away from that shit. But I can't understand how niggas just be coming home and keep going back fast as a bitch. You feel me? So that shit phony, bro. Like you got times where the power might be out for 3 days straight, and you gotta stay in your cell them whole 3 days, no shower or nothing. Y'all washing up at the same. You feel me? The only thing you can do is talk to your cell buddy them 3 days. And just imagine you get a cell buddy that don't talk. So you gotta read books and shit like that, shit that you never did. You get what I'm saying? So I done had some cell buddies where them niggas ain't talk, they old heads, they stay to they cell. Niggas had life, them niggas ain't really had shit to talk about. You feel me? I got 5 years, bro. The shit I'm trying to talk about is what I'm gonna do when I get home. Them niggas ain't trying to hear that shit because they never come out. You feel me? So that shit ain't no place to be. I don't recommend that shit for nobody. Like if I had a chance, I would start a youth program for kids that's coming home from the juvenile system and just let them know how that shit is. Cause I remember going out big bookings and Mama Terry telling me saying that big boy jail is different. Like, well, either you gonna stop here or you gonna run yourself in the hole with, or you gonna be over at big boy jail not knowing what the fuck to do. And I never knew what she meant by that until I went in that big boy joint and ain't know what the fuck to do. You gotta pay for phone calls, you gotta pay for commissary, everything out big boy free. You gotta pay for fucking cosmetics in that bitch. Like, if you ain't got no family support, you gonna stink in that bitch. You feel me? Just luckily I had my mother, you feel me, and my father, because shit, niggas on the streets now call my brother one doing shit. My brother one, he sent a couple dollars, he hand there, go past away while I'm dying. You feel me? So it was that. Like I was in survival mode in that bitch. Like it is what it is. I stand for we not oppressing, so it just so now you trying to you going around trying to promote the stop oppressing shit, but you doing it, so it's making you look bad. So it started making me look bad, and older niggas rant like, oh, you can't be doing shit like that, bro. Like that's kid shit. Like I understand you need something to holler at us, but you know, I'm young. I'm 2019 going in that bitch. I want my own shit. I don't want to ask a nigga for shit. You feel me? Because it might be
like that. Yeah.
Right. It might be that one time a nigga go ask a nigga for something, he say no. You get what I'm saying? But now I'm so older, I can take a no. Back then, I couldn't take no. Like, what you mean? Like, what are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But shit, no come with life. Like, I can't get mad at somebody for saying, for example, I can't get mad at you because I asked you to cut my hair Tuesday. You like, that's my off day. I can't just cuss you out. That's bad business. You get what I'm saying? So you got the yes, you got the no. Shit, no means no. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it is.
So my last question, I mean, the change is crazy, like the difference between maybe bookings and jail for real.
Different. It's a big ass difference. Big bookings, shit, they got motherfucking a gym you go to every day. They got game room, Xbox Ones, PS5, shit like that. And a joint, you're the motherfucker. Big buttons though, big buttons are playground.
Right.
Depending on who you is, shit, the jail gonna be a playground too, but at the end of the day, jail, that shit is horrible. Like, you got people, they tell you what to do all fucking day, 24/7. Go to medical. I don't feel like you gotta go or you getting a ticket going on like that. So how the fuck you gonna make me go somewhere I don't want to
go? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you might, or they might bring. I didn't say this on a tier. The nigga might bring a nigga on a tier, right? Mind you know how niggas is. Yeah. They might try to put a nigga in the cell with a fag. A nigga on some shit like I'm not going in there. Like, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing against what yo got going on, but niggas ain't fucking my reputation up for that. Oh, if you don't go in there, you get a ticket. You gonna lock up. I done seen the realest niggas. Yeah, take me to lock up then. You feel me? Like niggas be so real. Like they got bring a nigga back and find him another cell just cause he kept it so real. You feel me? But big bookings, a playground, jail was hell. Real shit though. None of that shit. All that shit phony, but if I had to put it in my own words, Big Bookings was a playground, prison is hell, like real shit.
What about tell where you come from for real? Where you come from?
Shit, man, I come from McCullough Holmes, man. You feel me? M Street D's type shit. You feel me? We had our little group. We was popping. You feel me? We was doing our little thing. We down there, man. We was fucking with all the bitches in the city. I can't name one, man. My niggas ain't fuck, but that's for another story, though. You hear me? But no, though. I come from McCullough Holmes. I love my hood. Like, there ain't nothing I want to do for my hood. But it's like now, niggas got so old, that niggas, I'm adapting to out the hood. Like, you never could take the hood out of me, but I'm gonna take myself out the hood. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm done with the hood. Like, what the fuck can the hood do for me? Cause if I go back in the hood 9 times out of 10, I gotta keep my blick on me. You feel me? I just count for 5 for doing 5 for a blade. The next time it's 10. They just doing it like that now. They just go up. You feel me? So I gotta take my baby. Then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go straight back in that field to selling drugs. So what the fuck is that getting me? You feel me? That's just making my kids lose out on their father. So now I think more about my kids when I make my decisions. You feel me? So if I don't feel like it's right for me and my kids, I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? So even as far as the music shit, I try to stop talking about a lot of shooting and shit, cause my son be knowing my songs word for word. That's all he bumpers me. Go to school, put his friends on my music, so I try to switch it up a little bit.
That's considerate too, cause you know some people out here don't even care for real.
No, real shit though.
even think about their kids and shit, you know what I mean?
No, real shit though. I be taking my son to the studio and all that shit. Like, he love that shit so much. He want to rap, and I tell him like, listen, like, Daddy had to do this shit. You don't. Like, you got choices. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like this was going to help us out, cause I was fucking in the streets so heavy. I'm like, there's something else I can do. Like, what else can I do? Can't cut hair. I can't do tattoos, little shit like that. You feel me? Man, fuck it, I can rap. You feel me? And I dropped my first song, Jolly Gang, at Bro house. Bro was still, matter of fact, Bro was still living when I made that. Bro was still living when I made that song. I just ain't never say Jolly Gang. He wound up passing away, and then the repass, and I just put Jolly Gang in the front of it, and wound up doing a song with the kid LBG Mook. And cause they brother had just died too, Lil Black, and we used to play them in football every Sunday, Saturday type shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I fucked with them niggas like heavy. Like, we used to go to parties together and all that. You know, shit happens, niggas depart, but I'm gonna always have my love for Lil Black. Like, that's just what it is, you feel me? But that song just put me on the map. Like, after that, I was getting booked for shows and shit. I was 16. I ain't have a manager or nothing. Niggas dictate, man, $100, come perform, shorty. I'm doing that. I want $100.
Yeah,
you feel me? Then I started setting a bar for myself, though,
like,
as it went on. Like, all right, I need at least 250, bro. I'm bringing out all these kids. And I used to walk in parties and they'd start screaming just because I'm walking in a party. I'm like, damn. They not, there's bitches and shit in there like, we was waiting for you. We ain't come to see none of these other niggas perform and shit like that. You know, King Quan, because most of the shows I used to have back in the day was with me and King Quan. So they was just coming to see me and bro.
Tell the story when you been stabbed for them. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 4 inches, 3 inches from your heart.
Yeah, it was 3 inches from my heart. So, yeah, my long story short, we was down on my way one night getting drunk and shit. I think it was a day, we was in front of Jolly house. It was like around the time at the Jolly got killed for getting stabbed. We was at his house, out back of his house shooting dice. But mind you, Mama Jolly, she wanted Miss Tiffany, she got one of the most beautiful spirits I ever been around. Like, she's so kind. Like, even at the Jolly died, his friends needed somewhere to stay at. She gonna go sleep on that couch, but you gotta go home tomorrow. You understand that?
And that's better than nothing.
That's better than nothing. But we out back shooting dice. My man's wind up leaving because his grandmother lived in the court. She sell frozen cups and shit. He wanted to go check on his people. So I just hear his sister, y'all come out the court like they banking my brother. That's my best friend though. And then my man who was getting banked at the time was my best friend. You feel me? So I take off without even thinking. Everybody else staggering around trying to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm already in the court rotting out. So we wind up fighting niggas. We wind up being like a drug. But me, like, I was one of them type niggas back in the day. Like, I wanted my name. Like, y'all gonna remember my name. Like, I'm going straight for broke, right? I just kept going, beating the nigga up. Whole time I'm beating the nigga into his own house for real. Like, he batting up towards his house. Cause he maced a little bit too, so he batting up. I don't know how nobody handled the knife. That shit was so swift. He whipped that shit out, hit me 3 times. He hit me in my arm, my thigh, hit me fucking 9 inches in my thigh. That's damn near the whole knife. It hit me 3 inches from my heart for real. But mind you, I didn't even feel getting stabbed until when I was walking off. And I damn near like stumbled because he hit me in my thigh. Like my leg damn near gave out on me. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And my man's like, what? I'm like, bro, I think I got a shot or something. He like, bitch, you ain't get shot. But he started saying blood, like something did happen to you though, so everybody panicking. I just went and laid on the sidewalk. I'm like, damn, I'm ready to die. Like, this what that shit come to, this shit crazy. Like, I ain't even get to live my fucking life yet.
How old was you when it happened?
I was 17 when it happened.
17?
No. I was either 15 when I was 16 or 16 when I was 17. I wasn't 17 yet, because my son wasn't even born yet. You feel me? So, yeah, damn near, yeah. So, mind you, that's crazy because his mother came to the fucking visitation room to come see me, and I told her she couldn't come because we was beefing at the time. So, they turned her around. But everybody else was coming to see me and shit like that. I kind of felt bad. That shit just...
Yes, it scared you.
It scared the shit out of me. I ain't one of the niggas that shit scared me so much. Like, I was scared of niggas who used to whip out potting knives. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Hey, bro, get the fuck... Get that shit from around me, bro. And they're like, bitch, you so scared. No, real shit, though. You ain't... Like, they say getting stabbed hurt worse than getting shot. I never got shot before, but... I don't think so. That shit hurt, but I think getting shot hurt worse though. But getting stabbed, that shit hurt. Like they ain't take me into surgery for like 3 hours. I was just waiting, stabbed up. But once they told me I wasn't gonna die, I waited that shit out though. I'm like, I'm good. I'm a champ. My grandma was right there. You know, she in the church and shit, so she was praying and all that. I'm like, man, shit, I'm good. I ain't gonna die. That's all that matters. And that shit just taught me a big lesson too though. Like sometimes you can't always be Captain Save-A-Hoe. Right. Sometimes you gotta know how to go about things. Sometimes you gotta know when to stop. You get what I'm saying? So every lesson of my life was a life lesson. You feel me? So now I get my son go through this like bullshit in school. He might be bad in school, but like damn, like what can I say? I was the same way in school, so it's like I don't want to be a hypocrite and tell him, cause he'd be like, Daddy, what would you do? And I'd be like, damn, I gotta keep it real. I'm like, I would hit Shorty in his fucking mouth. And he like, that's what I did. And I'd be like, oh, alright, what you in trouble for? His mother like, he just need to stop. He blah blah blah. And I'm like, shaded like nothing. I really can't say nothing. The most when he come over here, we gonna talk and one through shit. It have been times where it was his last. He spent it on us. I know my fault. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't really be giving a fuck about what his mother think. His mother's name, shit like that. So as long as my kids know what's up, that's all that matters to me.
How old when you had your first child?
I was 16. I got my baby mom pregnant. I was 16. He was born when I was 17. Right. So I was still a kid myself for real. She was still a kid. She was 16. Right. I was 17. So in this crib, it was the best day of my motherfucking life for real. Had my first son, I'm like, damn.
But I know sometimes I was still a young parent,
But I was still in that phase of doing what I wanted. Like, I still wanted to be in the streets and shit, Like, once you had kids, bro, like, that shit either gotta stop or slow down. Like, and I didn't stop nor slow down. You feel me? And, like, you say, God do the work sometimes. He sat me down in prison for 4 years. And I learned a lot of shit, so now I'm home. I know what to do, I know what not to do. I know if it ain't gonna benefit me and my kids, I don't want it. You feel me? So my son gonna watch this interview. He gonna call me, Daddy. I like the interview, but I think you should have did this. I think you should have did that. Like even when we're in the studio, I might be making a song. He be like, Daddy, I don't think you should have said that. I think you should have said this. And I be like, damn, you right. He like, yeah, I think I'm your manager. Like my oldest son, that's just how he is for real. So I'm like, you're gonna be my manager. Like when you gonna get me some shows and shit though.
When you
you gotta be patient. You gotta drop more music for me. He don't know I got a phone full of music, but
and that leads me to give you your flowers for real because you got so much 10,000 views. Right. You feel me? And I want to name the songs. You got DBB Boogie, the highest one on my niggas. That's at 71,000 views. Right. Boom. Then you got Long Time at 62,000 views. Right. Then you got Thuggin' in My Newbies. Thuggin' in My Newbies by Project Boogie at sitting at 56,000 views. Right. Then you got DBB Boogie Dragon sitting at 35,000 views. Right. Then you got DBB The Crew, 24,000 views. Right. BoogieTheOne Shooters, another 24,000 views. The Jets, 23,000 views. Right. Then some of the newer hits, like Late Nights, another 22,000 views. Then you got Surrounded by Steppers, 20,000 views right there. Then you got Slide on the App, 19,000 views. Graffiti Remix, 11,000 views. And Lucky for Broke, 11,000 views. Right. That's that album right there.
Real shit though.
And you feel me?
But I still feel like I didn't do enough. No, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like I should have did more. Like, but me, I feel like I didn't do enough though. Like, cause me, when I was growing up in music, I felt like I had to stand on all that shit I was rapping about. Right. So that's what I was doing, and that shit was costing me to keep going to jail. So
now
Now it's like I rap about what I've been through and what I did. You get what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to do. So I just flipped the whole script of me rapping about what I was doing. Now I rap about what I did, what I'm trying to do, and where I'm trying to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got a story to tell, like, bro, like 2024, January the 4th, that shit was the worst day of my life. CO was coming on. CO came to my cell and said, Jones, your mother did. That's how she said, like, Jones. Because that was one of the COs that I was talking to her about my mother's situation. She kind of like knew my mother, but she can't tell me that because it go against her code. So she used to tell me she knew my mother without telling me. So she used to always be like, how your mother? And I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm not really here to see it, but I try to talk to her every day, but that shit just was getting worse. Like, it got to the point she couldn't even talk on the phone no more. So I called my little 30-minute clip. I just could have a conversation with her. You feel me? Let her listen, tell her about all the good times we had, even the bad times. Like, I don't want you to ever think that I hate you for the shit that I had to go through growing up. It wasn't your fault. Like, you tried everything you could, you did everything you could. Like, and I love you. So, and the next day after that conversation, I talked to myself like that night. He was like, bro, when my grandmother had cancer and she started like going blind and stuff, she passed away. And 5 o'clock the next morning, the COs hit my door, but I go to school. Right. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go to school. What the fuck? I don't go to school till 11 though. So I'm thinking they had something up to school. We had to go. So I see like 3 COs, the Chapman and all that, walking up. Like, you know your mother, like, she came to myself. She like, Jones, get dressed. I'm like, for what? Mind you, I hate COs. Like, I don't give a fuck. What's you a CO? I hate you. Like, that's just really what it was.
And
but
that remind me of the song Dragon.
Right, real down big bookings. They try to make us lock in a little early, so I told niggas, I went around to every nigga, whispered in their ear like, bro, when they tell us to lock in, we gonna all just sit on the floor. So everybody agreed. They like, yo, it's time to lock in. I was the first one. I got up, I went and sat on the floor. So everybody followed my lead, went and sat on the floor. So they like, what is y'all doing this for? Like, what y'all think y'all gonna get out there? Like, more rap time. We not locking in until we at least get to come out at, stay out to 7. Y'all not ready to keep locking us in at 6 o'clock. Lights still outside and shit like that. Fuck out of here. So they wind up calling everybody on the tier. So they like, oh, all right, so who the man in charge of this? So I'm like, me, what's up? Like, what's the negotiation? They get to laugh. They like, Jones, lock the fuck in. I'm like, I'm dead serious though. Like, we not with that. Like, we want more shit. Alright, what y'all want? Tell them what we want and shit. You know they dictators. Alright, look, we gonna do this for y'all, blah blah blah. They wind up doing it, but when we locked in, like, they stopped doing it. Like, man,
when they want.
Look, then they brought me out there like that the next day. Like, you do that shit again, yeah, it's gonna be a lot up until you go home. Alright.
Explain the time when you went on the news.
I didn't even think. I was, mind you, this crazy. So I stayed the night at Jolly House. Mind you, Jolly had been passed.
So you and Jolly like best friends, yeah?
I'm not gonna say it's my best friend because I'm not a bluffing ass nigga, but that was one of my main homeboys. Like he, if I wasn't in his house, they was in my house type shit. So, cause we lived right across from each other. Like, he lived on the corner, I lived on this corner. So he come to my house. I used to fall asleep on a box at his house, and my box wouldn't go off. That's how close we lived. You get me? So I remember I stayed the night at his shit. My baby mother stayed the night at my man's girl shit. So that morning she told me, like, I think I'm pregnant. And I'm like, what? She like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, so like, why you think that? She like, I don't know, can you get a pregnancy test? I'm like, alright, I got you. So I goes outside. Instead of going straight to the store, I sit on the bricks with my niggas. You feel me? We all cool and chilling and shit. So
that's what it be right there. When
what?
You just go sit
police pull straight up, like 3-4 cars deep. So niggas ain't moving nothing. So I'm just like, I'm ready. I got dip. So when I'm ready, they like, no, you two stay right here. So they like, where y'all IDs at? So all the older niggas, some of the older niggas had the IDs. I'm like, I ain't got no ID. I'm 16. So they like, tan t-shirt, lock him up. I had a tan t-shirt on. You know, That was my shit. I think I had the whole fit on. Tam T had Tam T shirt and shit. They like locked Tam T shirt up. I'm like, what the fuck y'all locking me up for? I see him bring hella dope clips out in a bit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dang.
So I'm like, alright, that shit ain't going nothing. I'm gonna beat that shit down. I'm like, why is I'm getting locked up? Like, we seen you go back there. I'm like, alright, say no more. So my man, one of the older niggas from we got me a boy and shit. So they sent me. I first went over the buttons. I couldn't call nobody. I didn't know nobody's number. So I went down big buttons and shit. They wound up. I had a court date and went down babies and shit. So the niggas like, oh, alright, we knew you was on your way. I'm like, fuck y'all talking about? Like, you on the news? I'm like, hell no. Like, shorty, you on the news, shorty. Like, yeah, you got locked up for the guns and clips on Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm like, you dead serious? Like, I'm gonna show you tomorrow. My man's brought his Apple Watch and the CO and showed me. Like, look, there you go. I'm like, fuck no, I'm on Fox 45. Whole time though. Fuck no, whole time though. Now that I'm thinking, they don't put no juvenile faces on news. Why the fuck was I on the news at 16? Like real shit though. Like I see them post no 16-year-old face on no. And them niggas getting booked for attempt murders, carjacking, beating old ladies up. They ain't posting their face. I got booked with drugs and a gun and they posting my whole face on it. You feel me? I'm like, that's crazy. But that shit like that, like niggas just dick eat off shit like that when I was booked. Bro, you was on the news, bro. You really want to run. Bro, listen, bro. That shit wasn't even mine. I'm not really sit right here and lie to you bluffing ass niggas. This is the type shit y'all. That shit wasn't mine, but at the end of the day, I'm going to sit to that court there and I'm going to beat this shit. That's what I did. Like, sometimes you just keep your fucking mouth closed. That court day comes, they know I process my shit. And that's what it was. I was back out. You feel me? But that shit had a big target on my back. So now, I got fucking 5 gun charges on my record because they know when we see him, we going hop out on him and bound to have a gun on him. So I done got chipped for damn near. I got 5 gun charges on my record. I just did time for 2 guns. They ran 5 and 5 for current. I really had 10, but they ran 5 and 5 concurrent. But that shit, why I ain't like that shit though. That whole new shit. You know, you had the people in there talking bad about me.
So it was, let me ask you this. It was nothing positive that came out of that though? You been on the news?
Shit, for me it was like, cause I ain't never gonna be on that bitch again. But as far as like under the news article and shit on Facebook and shit, on the no good. Hell no, I just had my family on that bitch fussing with people. What the fuck they was saying?
Yeah, cause women they be lying and shit.
People might judge you off shit. People wanna judge you off shit like that. You feel me? Shit like that. Then had a nigga. Oh yeah, he don't be around him.
You gotta be,
like you might
don't know the story.
Right, don't know the story, but they don't want their kids hanging around me. I was on the news. Whole time, mom, you don't even know your son's a whole fucking demon out here. But you don't want around me, that's cool though. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how it was back in the day. Like a lot of kids, mothers ain't want them hanging around me. Like, man, my best friend, one of my best friends, our mothers told us we couldn't be around each other. We was like, yeah, that was like my man's like when our mothers told us that, like we down and cried, but at the end of the day, cause we had a charge together. So he like just into adding the charge, like we couldn't even do that. We still hang with each other, like bro, like at the end of the day, you know what's up, I know what's up. But that's my man's right there, like bro, strong. He's one of the strongest people I know. He got a life story too. I hope he can tell his story one day.
Oh, real shit. I feel like he got stories to tell himself.
Yeah. Real shit, bro got a story. Like, he really one of the ones. Like.
And then, I see you got a lot of tats for real. And that lead me to ask you for real. Explain your tattoo. How many you got?
1, 2. Alright, these my mother and this McCullough Holmes, MCHP.
Right.
These my niggas that died. This T-Shawn, what I need. This T-Shawn. This my godmother that got killed, Jasmine. This my man's Chink. This Rudy. My mother initials right here. I got royalty right here. I think I got, is it on this side?
Yeah.
This my grandmother name, Sharon. You feel me, with a rose. And I got my man's Rotten Reese on my face, you feel me?
Yeah.
I got a fucking book on me, to be honest, but at the end of the day, all them names mean something to me, and they gonna always mean something to me. Doing it.
Yeah.
Man, one night I ain't go home, her boyfriend get into it, yo, kills her.
Dang.
So my god brother called me that morning, like, bro, you need to come home, mommy, and such and such keep arguing and shit. So I'm like, alright, bro, I'm gonna try to come home tonight. It was a Tuesday. I ain't never go home, bro. I regret that shit. Cause I was, even though I was a kid, I had a voice. Like, that's one thing about me, I always had a voice. So if they was arguing, I could go upstairs and be like, y'all deacon, like, chill out. Like, come on, the kids downstairs go sorry, sleep, shit like that. I can say shit like that, you get what I'm saying? And they be like, you right. Alright, might be like, I'ma dip out for a little bit. You feel me? Do shit like that. I ain't making home the next day. Everybody called me like, that was out of my uncles, that was the first person that was like actually close to me, like that took me, my baby mother and my son in when we fucked up. And she passed away. So it was like that shit was personal. So but your wind up, the person who did it got booked for 50 years for that shit. And I don't wish jail on nobody. I wish he didn't do that shit. You feel me? So, but like that's the decision he made in his life. The consequences came with it. Like, you feel me?
How you been staying affected your family? That's what I want.
So that question, that's crazy, cause that's all over the place. So I still got my brothers, my father's sons. I got my sisters. You feel me? My little sisters, they got their own little house and shit like that. You feel me? I still check up on them, but I feel like I'm not in their life like I'm supposed to be. Like, but at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, like, yo, let me get my shit together. Cause if I get my shit together, we can all have our shit together. I can't keep running and trying to save everybody when I ain't got my shit together. Like, and that's what I learned in prison. Like, that was my downfall every time, running to everybody's problems when I had problems myself. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm like, yo, I gotta get my shit together. So let me get my shit together, and I'm gonna reach back out. You feel me? So my little brothers, I linked up with them. I got an older brother, my mother's oldest son. There a lot of people don't know that my mother got an older son. Man, I'm still in contact and shit like that. So, you know, I'm a YB fan. Y'all call me if they need me, and I'm coming. So,
right.
That's it.
A little reunited with your father after him during his kids.
Shit. Mind you, when he came home, that's when I went in and did my 4. So he did 13. Came home for a month. I went in and did 4. So basically, us reuniting, I ain't gonna lie, we've been on the right track. Like, that's what helped me with all my music. He promote my music for me and all that. Like, I'm building a team. So, like, this the first time. Like, this the first time I ever had a team behind me. So,
you felt the reunite with your kids, because I know right before you got booked, you had.
You know, we had the bond. We talked all the time. I didn't really talk to my youngest son while I was locked up. But the first person I seen when I came home was my oldest son. Or he just looked and stared at me, smiling hard and shit.
Right.
That shit almost made me cry, man. I'm like, dang, man.
He didn't expect you to come that day or something?
No, everybody was expecting me to come home in February, but he fucked my date up. And I wound up coming home October the 4th. I was supposed to come home 2025 in February.
What?
Did it. So everybody thinking I'm coming home in February. I'm telling everybody, like, I'm coming home in February. But I know I'm coming home tomorrow. It's October the 3rd. And I came home seeing my son, he was so shocked. I'm like, dude, you big, you shit, we down at the same size, shorty.
And then what about the youngest?
When I first seen him, he kinda like was shy for real, like, cause he knew I was his father, but he ain't know me. Like, we never had conversations or nothing together. So it's like when he first got with me, he was chilling around me for a little bit. Then he started being himself, and I'm like, all right. I'm starting to see he a little like me, funny. He want to joke a lot. He want to play a lot and shit like that. But he love the fun.
And since we speaking on fun, that made me want to ask you, like, you like dancing? Because Your videos still go around. And when you had cut up to the long time.
Right. Listen though, one thing about it for sure, I'm gonna always, if I'm invited to a party, I'm gonna always be the motherfucking, I'm gonna be the party.
The life of the party.
You get what I'm saying? So, but it ain't me no more. It's my son though. My son really got a dance move though. Like he know all the TikTok dancing and shit. So you know I made that dance up though. Listen though, I cuts, but I made that dance up. So it was like a little easier for me to do it because I made it up. You get what I'm saying? So just one day, real shit though. And that's the fun part about the rap and shit. Like when you really got loyal fans and shit that you don't even know you know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming out now though that I'm home. This time different though. Even when I came out with Thuggin' and My Newbies in 2020 and had TikTok going crazy, I didn't even have a TikTok. That shit hit 250,000 on TikTok. You had fucking people from Glen Burnie doing Thuggin' and My Newbies, like doing the gritty with New Balance on and shit like that, like. And I went straight to jail, so it's like I didn't even get to see the fun part of that shit. Like it's like it died down no sooner as I went in jail. Like before I got booked, the song was at 20K.
And you ain't really had nobody to promote your shit.
Right, nobody was out promoting. But my father, once I gave him all my information on my shit, he started doing a little promoting. And it wasn't too much because I feel like people like it's out of sight, out of mind. I wasn't around and dropping music, so motherfuckers forgot about me. So this run right here, this shit personal. Like I ain't gonna lie, this shit personal. So like every song I drop, I make sure I'm gonna go over that bitch a couple times because I don't want no fuck ups or shit like that. You feel?
Or you freestyle?
No, I write.
That's what's up.
I can't freestyle for shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. My son might play around with that shit, but I can't freestyle. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I might write a song in 5 minutes. That's how I'm nice like that. Like I might go in the studio, like I might write the song, go into the studio, rap it to my father. My father be like, all right, let's see how I hear. I'm like, man, I'm telling you. And I might hit that bitch, and the engineer might play it out loud. He like, yo, how the fuck did this song come out? You just wrote this shit. I'm telling y'all, like it's like that now. Like back then it took me a couple days to write a song, but now that shit, if I know I'm going to the studio tomorrow, I'm gonna write 2 songs a day and 1 song going to the studio tomorrow, and all I'm gonna turn out straight. Like you feel me? But.
How you get your rap thing? How you even get Boogie for real?
One day we all just chilling for real by my man's Lucky grandma's house. And we was like, yo, we need nicknames, yo. Like we can't keep going around.
Bro,
I'm not keep going for no Russell. Like nigga ain't keep calling me that. So everybody like, yo, what y'all think? So like we ain't gonna give each other nicknames. So we like got everybody to give us nicknames. So I might have gave Lucky his nickname, he might have gave Rock his nickname, they might have gave D-Rock his nickname.
And y'all ran with that?
Yeah, and we ran with that. We started getting our M3 shirts with our nicknames on the back, and that's what people was calling us. I remember at one point in time, my name on Facebook was Eat It Up Boogie. Like, that was just on some comedian shit, because you know before the rap shit, I was doing skits. I was doing little skits and shit like Reggie was doing. But I'm like, no, listen though. This why my name not Project Boogie on Instagram, because they kept deleting my shit. Somebody recorded my shit. When I came home, I mind you, my baby mother wound up taking my page type shit while I was booked on some bad shit. She gave it back when I came home. Mind you, I was at 14K before I booked. When I came home, it was at 12 something. But I got it back. They deleted that. I made another one for like a week. I had it. I had got like 2,000. I had like 2,000 followers in a week. Deleted that. Made another one. 1,000 followers, like 3 days. Deleted that. I'm like, yo, I can't catch a break. So, mind you, somebody just gave me their Instagram. And I changed the name on there and all that shit. Unfollowed everybody they was following. And I basically started that bitch like it was new. Feel me? And I've been good ever since. So, but I've been doing a couple interviews and shit for real, like in my hood and shit like that. But I always wanted to do like a video like this. Like, cause like I want like, so when I first came home, I did a group. I did a not a oval car, but something like, and talk to some youth. It was like a group of kids. I got paid $500 for that shit.
Yeah.
It's not even a $500. That was wonderful too.
Yeah.
But just talking to the kids and they really listening, asking me questions like, and then at the end they telling me like we really learned a lot from just talking to you. First it was on the Uvu shit, like that type shit. Then we did it on Instagram Live. So on a lot they like, yo, just from talking to you, yo, like we just know what not to do, what to do and stuff like that. We really appreciate you. That shit meant a lot to me. So I want to be one of them type people.
Yeah,
I want
like
to be
an activist.
right, real shit though. Like I want to feel me. And Tay was my cell buddy. That's how I met him. That's basically that's Baltimore Bella brother. You feel me? And that's my man's. Before that, Bella was my homegirl. So it was like once he came on the tier that I was on, and he told me who he was and shit, and I found out. I moved and treated myself like, bro, like, you feel me? Your sister said so. Yeah, you come to sell with me type shit. You feel me? So we wanted to come to sell. We wanted to plotting in. To the point when he went home, it was going right for him. Like, calling my people, was making sure I was good and shit like that. Because he already knew about all the shit I was going through. But that was myself, but he was there when my mother passed away and all that. Yeah, that's my man.
Like, how you came up with that flow for real? Because I want to go off
the old one. The new flow or the old flow?
The old one. Because the new one, I can see how you switch it up, how you talk about your page.
It was just the beats, I guess, like Black Youngster. What was that? I just feel like my platform's like not big enough.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm building right now. Between like, alright, this is gonna get out anyway, but a label just called. You feel me? And they asked us what kind of deal we looking for. You feel me? My father, my manager, he called me. So I'm like, when they talking about, they talking a 360 or promotion deal. So I'm like, if anything, I'm not gonna lie, I want a promotion. Like at the end of the day, we can do everything else ourselves. We just need that one cosign, because I feel like, I swear to God, any artist post any of my clips or any of my songs, I'm gonna get that weave. I promise you, like, cause I can take it back to that old boogie, but like I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't be wanting to, but I do though. I take it back. I got a couple songs where I took it back to that old boogie type shit. Like, but now I've been doing a lot of beats that I buy. So like now, like I gotta find my own wave on it. Like when it's your beats, you gotta find your own wave. You get what I'm saying? But if I do a remix or something, I'm gonna give it to you like how they gave it to you, but probably 10 times better type shit like that. I'm trying to give it to you how they gave it to you, but better. Like you don't even know this first song I did when I came home. Same nigga. Yep. That's Lotto broke niggas.
Okay,
you feel me? And I tried to like not her flow, but
that you versatile with it, because you're using a female beat. Right. Niggas don't even can't even use a female.
The only person I really know like from the city that really do beats and burn them bitches is Moose. Like I put bro in my top 5 too. Why? Because bro, take any instrumental and put his own wave on that bitch, and you'll be like, what the fuck? But that shit be hard as a bitch. So Moose definitely in my top 5, because I definitely been listening to bro since I was a kid. When I was making music, that's what I was listening to, School and Moose. Not trying to steal their flow, but busy like, damn, how they giving it up? I gotta give it up how they giving it up. Type shit like that, so Moose definitely in that top 5.
Now name the top 3 artists overall.
Young Boy, EBK J-Bo. I ain't gonna lie, niggas don't even know about yo, but your heart is a bitch. And my number 3 gotta be Young Boy, EBK J-Bo, and that's hard, that's crazy. I fuck with, yeah. That's why I really say, like, what's the little nigga name just came on? Big Chief Do It. I like Shorty, he hard. I do a song with him, he young too, so that song, I feel like that song different. But yeah, I like the, what's the Mellow Bucks? I got on the Florida wave with that, like Lamar being from Florida, so I be looking into a lot of Florida pages because of Lamar type shit like that. But That's my man. Like I'm a diehard Ravens fan. Like.
Yeah, now that made me get you. You ever played any sports for real?
Yeah, hell yeah, I play basketball. I got like 3 MVPs. I done won like 2 championships. I won a championship as a coach. I was a 17-year-old coach.
Yeah.
Won a championship for my little brother team.
So you like to stay busy?
Yeah. No, but I like to stay out of the way too.
Yeah.
Like shit, you see me.
I'm talking about yeah. Now I know you.
But no, I still try to get out there.
Yeah.
Like I just want to play football Saturday. I like doing different shit. You feel me? His birthday home in 4 years, so.
What's up?
I hate drinking liquor though. I hate liquor, so I'm gonna make it work though. I'm gonna drink some liquor, like that cut water shit. I just try different shit. Like I see people post shit, and I go see I go see what I hate about. That shit not where it's at. I don't like Don Julio. Yeah, what's the other shit? Esplay on.
Free LJ2. I ain't locking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help. Man, I'm giving staff help, I ain't locking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help. Man, I'm giving staff help, I ain't locking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help. Man, I'm giving staff help, I ain't locking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help. Man, I'm giving staff help. This about pride, all real nigga digging it, but these niggas bitches and these niggas bitches into me. Try to say I'm soft, but they know I go hard. You a bitch nigga, boy, you should wear a bra. How you on the block selling weed with a raw? On 23 with Sean Lord Ma, I ain't locking it yet. I refused it up, I was just juvenile, now I got dog toys. Grab my geeky, crying on the phone like, boy, stop fighting, you need to come home. Baby mama geeking like you need to grow up, and you ready to be a father, so you need to step up. Lord sisters happy that they talk to they bro staff, fall on my ear like hang up the phone, man, fuck this. Yes, leave me the fuck alone, I ain't liking at my room, cause this ain't home. I ain't liking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help. Man, I'm giving staff help, I ain't liking at myself, man, I'm giving staff help.